Good day, everyone, and welcome. Before we start, we have a disclosure. Please be aware of risk in the future trading. All our videos for educational purpose. You're very welcome to follow any of our automated signal. As long as you are on a sim, we're not responsible for your trade. A beautiful day today in the market. The market is really running nicely, and we will cover, of course, long. You have to be careful with the NASDAQ institutional number at 21,894. There is some profit taken in this area here, so be careful. With the ES, excuse me, we're having a problem with the double support resistance area at 6130. So if you are auto trading and auto trade on an ES, you have to keep your eye on that number. It's struggling a little bit, but I think there is no problem. We will break that double resistance, and we will be climbing to the 6135. The pullback re-entry on the ES is 6126. 6126, the second entry 6125. 6125. The CL is doing extremely good, but now is coming to the end. If you notice here, the CL come into the double support with a reversal. Our estimation target is 71.89. Institutional number is 71.67. By looking at this market, there is a little difficulties breaking this area here, but if we manage to break that double resistance, the final destination for the morning session, again, only for the morning session, it will be 71.68, 71.68. And if you are already in a trade, like ours, you can start taking a profit in here and maybe leave one as a runner. Maybe we will get to the 71.67 as a final destination for the morning. However, because of this double support, we have a re-entry at 72.44, and we have another re-entry at 72.63, re-entry short. So you got to be careful with those two. Finally, the ES crossed it, and we come in to the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ hit the target 2 easily. There is only 3 targets, usually on Friday, target 1 and 2. Sometimes the NASDAQ achieve target 3 in the morning session, and it is easily going to hit the target 3, 21,945. But you have to be careful. We are between those two yellow lines. You should not initiate any more new trades in this area. If you are in a trade like this one here, 6,700, 6,500 is good. But because this market entered those two yellow line, and here the market entered those two yellow line, once you enter those two yellow line, you should not allow any type of an auto trade, not just our 20 auto trades we have, any type of an auto trade to initiate a new trade, because this area where the professionals start looking for reversal. So you have to be careful. Now the target 1 on the ES is going to be achieved. Profit taken at 61.40, 61.40. It is a profit taken on that number. And as you notice here, the NASDAQ came in to the target 2 with the resistance, and there is a little pullback. This is why we said you should not initiate a new trade once the market entered those two yellow lines. Those two yellow lines, they're not just oversold, overbought, no. Oversold, overbought doesn't mean anything, because what happened to the supply demand? Those, they measure the previous highs and lows, and as you see here, and here on the other side, down, you can see there is where is the location for the short side. So those are not measuring the overbought, oversold. Those are measuring the previous highs and lows and calculating it and putting it together. So this is really important to keep your eye when you see the market between the two yellow lines. When the market entered those two yellow lines, you should not initiate any type of a trade in a new trade. So now we are climbing to target 3 on the NASDAQ. Once we achieve target 3, don't expect much coming out of it. after we achieve target 3 is 21,944. And it seems like if we look at the NASDAQ, full throttle, the buyers over the seller from 1 to 30 minutes, 1 to 30 minutes, all other indicators indicating there is a very strong trend. Nevertheless, once we hit this 21,944, the market will be running out of steam, profit taking. So you have to be very careful. Don't let the greed hit you. For the market analyzer, let me see if we still have any trades on the market analyzer. We don't have any more trades on the market analyzer. We only have the CL coming from the market analyzer. The CL, it is 46 ticks from the last entry signal, and it is, let me see, where's the CL? The CL is right there. 59 ticks, and we are using two contracts, 62 ticks, 610. We have two contracts because the market analyzer is based on one contract. So we have 1,200. This is from the last entry signal. For the NASDAQ, this is another type of an auto trade. And look at this beauty. The NASDAQ estimation target on the market analyzer, because every trade have a different estimation where the target is. And on the market analyzer at this moment, the target on the NASDAQ is 21,912, and you can see how we missed by one tick. You can override the auto trade and you can close it. Override the auto trade. Oh shoot, we forgot the M strategy today. Okay, we'll start it. We usually start this M strategy between 10 and 11 and try to make 1,000 out of it. So already made 1,000 this morning. So what we are going to do, we are going to restart auto trading again. And we're hoping that we can see 1,000 again on that auto trade. And already took a short and is already $78. And it is, you know, when you have a big variety of auto trades and you have two different accounts, you can make them work against each other, and it is really brilliant. So this one here is coming immediately. We are on 400 immediately based on one contract, and it's coming, the NASDAQ is coming to the 21,800, and I mean, it is so predictable. The future market, and like Forex or cryptocurrency, is so predictable that it is fun to trade the future trade once you understand how it works. It is really, really, you can earn much more money than currency and crypto, believe me or not. And here it is, we're trying to make $1,000. It seems like we're gonna be hitting it in no time. This is the first trade, and we are halfway. The way the auto trade took that trade from the beginning of the drop, it is amazing. Look where the trade happened. Look, right there. And it is amazing, really. And hopefully we'll keep going down. And if it's not, we are already halfway from the $1,000. Okay, the first trade, you can see it is 340 on the first trade. So we'll continue when we see taking a trade, but we don't want to occupy ourselves with it. Right now, this is the CL. We are done with covering this. And this is a pullback re-entry, as we said. And we look at this. We hit the target to institutional number, followed by a resistance, but still, look, there is a buyers coming on the ES. Look, when it starts blinking, the chart, so we don't need to use a lot of track our eyes from the bar movement So the chart will blink for you, telling you there is more buyers coming in and trying to push this market up. The buyers over the sellers, everything is on full throttle. The 1 minute is in red, hopefully will turn around and go into a green. It's climbing to the target one, profit taking on target one. Absolutely, the Nasdaq is going to try to break this resistance at 21,906. Once he break it, it's gonna hit the target 3 immediately. So be careful. Target 1, profit taken at 61.39. This is a scalp in ES. It's not a swing trading, it's a scalping. Yes, okay. The CL closed at 1,170. The market is extremely good. The Nasdaq is climbing now to the 21,945. Profit taken on that number, please. Profit taken on that number. On the swing trading, the Nasdaq climbing 7,900. Profit taken 61.39. There is a resistance. It's not gonna go through that yet. Be careful. Beautiful market today. Everything is smooth. For a re-entry point on the Nasdaq, if you want to go long, is 21,855. This is the only re-entry. Be careful if you are using those stupid auto trades like ATRs, MACDs, momentum, whatever. Be careful with those. They fell into the trap all the time, you know. Beautiful market. Do you see why we said do not take a new trade when you are between those two yellow lines? Because this is where the market start running out of steam right there. The re-entry now is 21,862. Be careful. And now we got weakness. We got the sell position right there. There is no sell position. There is no short. You cannot go short with the Nasdaq. You can take a short scalping and close the short trade at 21,861, and then you can reverse it. But you don't have really, it is more like scalping short, but you should not be taking short for swing trading. That absolutely will not work for you. We are only financial advisor. We do whatever you want. We're not responsible for your trade, please. Slowly the ES is gaining, and the Nasdaq is climbing to target 3. Easy day today. Good. I love it when it's easy. Okay, be careful. There is no short. The trend has been broken, but there is no short. There is a re-entry at 21,856, and there is no short on the ES. The re-entry is 6130. Be careful. Now look at this. Look, the market start losing the ground. That's why those yellow lines are very important, because we told you about it, those two yellow lines, and was not able to climb right away to the target one, but we'll see what happened. That's why it's so dangerous to initiate a new trade once this market entered those two yellow line, because there is a high risk. But right now, let's see what happened. The market start getting weak, and you see, this is the ES re-entry we predicted, and this is the re-entry from that number. They're both on the same re-entry. Look, and but start getting weak, start getting dangerous. We'll see. This is very important to start noticing when the markets start getting weak, because when you take a long, and when we see right now the situation here between the ES and the NASDAQ, before it was on a full throttle, now we start losing little ground, and now we start seeing a red between 1 and 30 minutes. We start seeing red, and here also the buyers over the sellers, they start getting weaker, and here start shining red. I mean, the 1 minute is not really important. It can change, but there is weakness now, you know. So when you are taking the trade long, you can immediately spot if it's this one going to be a strong trend or it's going to be a weak trend, and that it is a problem. That it is, when you are auto trading, you know, if you have a problem or you are in trouble, it's very important. Then you can say, okay, then I'll be careful with that trade. I'll take a profit, whatever I can get out of it. So you have to be careful. You can see the market is on hold a little bit, but we still continue to long position. Do not worry. We're about to hit target 1 on the ES, 61.39. Don't expect too much out of the ES above the 61.42 at this moment. Be careful. On this auto trade, we did very well the first trade, but then we had a couple losing trade. We were down $285, and we are recovering right now from the bad trades in here. So we are down 225 where we had a trade almost 600, and we closed at 300. But now we're about to cover the bad trades from here. So it all depends if the NASDAQ able to go down further or not. Okay, now we are down 125, down 125. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. We hit the target 1. If we are crossing this resistance on the ES 6142, we are hitting the target 2. Final destination on the target for the, we have a minus 125 And now we finally catch a trend on the M strategy, and now we are 375 into the plus, 375 into the plus. Keep your eye on the ES, has to cross the 61.42. Very important number. We need to cross that one before we can climb to the target 2, final target for today. And now it is 10:31. By 11 o'clock we should be hitting it, plus minus 5-10 minutes. We should be hitting target 2. The auto trade took another trade long. On the pullback re-entry, he took a trade, and on the pullback on the fib took another trade, and on the pullback re-entry. This is not an ATR, and now it's reversing the market. So we are 470 to the plus, and this is really good. The ES is struggling with this one here. If the ES not able to break it, this means the Nasdaq will go back a little bit. But it does not mean you have short. Be careful. So now the ES stopped at 61.41, and look, it's struggling. So when you are auto trading, you understand you need to evaluate what you should do, you know. Should we take a profit? If we are in a trade, are we in trouble? So remember, you're the captain on the ship, not the auto trade. The auto trade can close automatically, can stop when you hit your target, can do everything, but still, okay, it seems like the ES is about to break this resistance. It's trying anyway. If we notice, the buyers over the sellers is on a full throttle. All of it is in a green, indicating there is a good chance we are able to break that resistance. There is a big possibility. So the problem is, it's not the fib. The problem is when we get to the fib, how strong this market to break this fib, or is gonna go ahead and get in trouble with that fib. So this is the Nasdaq from the market analyzer. The target 3 for today, 21,000. We have it on 45. I will leave it. With the auto trade from the market analyzer, if there is a trend, the target will extend itself, so we can put it on the side and show you. It can extend itself. You don't have to do anything to it. Okay, we are about to hit the target 3, and target 2 on ES is about to achieved. So this is really good. Very good. And finally dropped. A little pullback, don't let it scare you. A little pullback. It's climbing to target 3, it's just a little pullback. Usually those targets hit between around 11 o'clock, especially on Friday, plus minus 10 minutes. We are 10:38 right now, and start getting closer. We already hit target 2, 1, and we see if we can hit target 2 also. It's 10:39. Here it is. It's coming. Those target around 11 o'clock plus minus 10 minutes. So we're about there, you know. We still have a few more minutes. It's 10:39. By 10:45, we should start seeing lights to the target 3. A little pullback, don't let it scare you. I would not advise to re-enter the market between those 2 yellow lines, but if you want to re-enter the market, it's 21,903, 21,903 as a re-entry long. Wow. That will make every amateur trader panicking. This is the re-entry at this number 21,903. Be careful. Wow, it might break it. Let's see what happened. You see where we told you the re-entry? Right there at this number. You see? Right there. We called it perfectly. I hope will not go or the bar close below that number here. If the bar starts closing below that number, all the long trades are finished. We'll come to trading. So the 21,903, above that is long, below that, if the bar close below that number, all bets are off for the long. And you can see the Nasdaq came in right to this number and going right back. This is your re-entry point always. And here it is. And now we are 1043. The same story here. Look at this. Future trading is very easy. You don't need to learn price action. You just need to read the chart. That's it. Learn how to read it. You don't have to draw anything on it. You don't have to do any calculation. Just read what the chart telling you to do. That's it. We don't want to put people 20 years learning market, price action. All those videos, books, they are useless when you are trading. You forget all about it when you are trading. You can see from the ES they're trying to push it down. You can see from the ES they're trying to push it down. It's a blink into the red, indicating they're trying to sell it, trying to push it down. Look at this. This is one thing, and the buyers over the sellers is another thing. You know, and now they're trying to push it down, so be careful. They're not able to do this at this moment. Now it's 10:52. we told you about the target 3. You remember today in the video, we told you by 11 o'clock plus minus 10 minutes, the Nasdaq will hit target 3. And look at the ES, it's getting closer to the target 2. It's 10:52. Look at this. Welcome to trading. What time is it now? 10:52. The train is on time. You can see where's the wick on the chart. Profit taking, re-entry at 21,913. Right now it's 10:54. You can see the market start getting a little bit faster. You see that? And not just the target. Now you have another signal telling you to take your profit. Is sell. Is sell. Your trend exhausting telling you to change direction. Here it is. And it's coming right on time, 10:55. $10.56 target hit. 10.56 target hit. There is nothing left, and now this is the estimation from the market analyzer. You kiss this market goodbye. It's finished. Came in, we said all day long, between 5 and 10 minutes. Now it's 10:56. Look at the ES. And look at the target too. Look at the ES. And 10:56 is finished. It is finished. There is nothing left. Maybe a couple bars up and down, but the target already hit. It's finished. And now we are on 10:56, and by 10:57, And the ES is trying to climb to the target 2 by 11 o'clock. Welcome to trading. Can you see how the market stopped? It's not moving. It's not moving. The market stopped. Now it's not moving. The ES is really climbing to that target too. The auto trade on the swing trading crossed $10,000 on the swing trading. Folks, we're done for today, and we wish you a really, really happy weekend. Thank you, and God bless everyone.